What is up, Pokefans? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and this is Season 7, where we climb the rank ladder to Master Rank, which we already have hit, using a team that we built from scratch, and the current goal is to hit sub 10,000 in the ranked ladder, which I don't know if we'll be able to get, but we're also going to try to aim for 100 games in Season 7, and we are currently, I think, 80, maybe 85. We're going to double check here. We are currently 85 games in, sitting at 14,178. We have a 39-46 record, so more losses than wins, but at 85 games, this is a good indication of what weaknesses the team does have, and several Pokemon that we have to deal with because of those weaknesses. One of them being, Trick Room. Trick Room is one that offsets my team quite a bit. Even if they don't plan on bringing in Trick Room, there's not a lot of time that I use Tailwind, even though Tailwind's a good setup move to have, but I think Jump Up has a little bit more potential elsewhere. But Tailwind is still a great move to have outside of, Sun Team and being able to outspeed your opponents. I'm just lucky enough to carry around a couple of speedsters so I don't have to rely on Tailwind a whole lot. Garganacl is also a problem. We also have Scizor and Glimmora. Probably the hardest one that we have to ever get over is Glimmora. That would probably be the best Pokemon to try to build a team around and just try to counter that. Obviously there's Dragonite with his multiple builds that people can go each and every way. It's just the fact that he spams extreme speed when he's Terra Normal. It becomes really, really hard to deal with him, but once he's down, especially with multi-scale. But I'm not here to reminisce about all the weaknesses of the teams. We're still going through the Gimmighoul raids. I caught 2 more this morning, and they're not shiny, so I'm hoping your guys' shiny hunt goes a lot better than mine is. The one thing I noticed is that we don't get any of the coins during these raids, which is kind of a letdown in my opinion, because we're fighting Gimmighoul, and any other time we get the candies related to the Pokemon that we do raids, so not getting any of the Gimmighoul coins is kind of weird. But we have been getting an excessive drops about let's say big pearls, pearl necklaces, the raid stuff that you'd get for treasure. That's been increased quite a bit, and we also get berries. So while I want Gimmighoul coins so I don't have to go out in the field and just farm a bunch of them, this is another alternative that I could really accept to get more. I guess third announcement, since we kind of discussed the weaknesses of our team in the Gimmighoul event. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna sound incredibly tired. Yesterday, my niece and my nephew came over while recording, so got to finish that up and upload it for you guys, and then took them swimming, and then had to go to work, and I'm sunburnt and still tired. So if I'm a little out of it, that's why, and I apologize ahead of time. But other than that, I am good to go with our matches for today. So let's get started. All right, our first match is up and ready to go. Just realized my mic is a little bit further down, but we've got Root Bonnet, Dodonzo, Screamtail, Iron Hands, Tatsugiri, and Torkoal. Very interesting team comp here. So we've got Iron Hands, which fake out Wild Charge, Iron Hands things. Screamtail, which uses Encore and Disable. Root Bonnet, which Sucker Punch, maybe Loaded Dice and Bullet Seed. Tatsugiri and Dodonzo is the Commander combo. And I think Torkoal is just to either complement Screamtail and, Brute Bonnet. Because Brute Bonnet is faster than Torkoal for one, and Screamtail can get a speed boost, and which would make her incredibly fast. But isn't enough to where it would make any difference. We're gonna set up with our Torkoal Fluttermane, Great Tusk to counteract Mr. Iron Hands there and Torkoal, and then we're gonna bring in Jump Pluff for the Dodonzo possible open. If I can sleep the Dodonzo or force them to Terra so that Dodonzo doesn't Terra grass, I can then take the W there. So there's one definite strategy, and then there's sub strategies. The definite strategy is the Tatsugiri Dodonzo, and the subsequent is boosting up the other Pokemon. So we got Screamtail and Iron Hands. So first off, what we want to do is we got Photosynthesis out there, and Screamtail is going to get heightened as well. It's probably going to be speed. Special defense, so it's a little bit more of a bulkier set. So we're going to protect on the Torkoal, and we're going to Shadow Ball the Screamtail. We're going to prevent Fake Out from ever being hit. Now he could go after Fluttermane right off the bat and just go with like the Heavy Slam. It's what my set would bring. But the Fake Out goes into Torkoal first, which is a good read. Now Fluttermane will now do Shadow Ball into Screamtail, which takes us out 2/3. She activates Trick Room. Okay, now we got Twisted Dimensions. Now in this case, we're going to Overheat. Swap out our Pokemon to bring out Jumpluff, because Iron Hands might be wanting to counter with Heavy Slam, and because, you know, Fluttermane is quite fast right now, we're going to swap out to not have to worry about that. But now we go for the Eruption, which is going to hit both. Does not knock out the Screamtail, but gets pretty close. Does the Howl to increase the attack, and close combat will go into Torkoal, which will get about 2/3. Special defenses drop because of that. And we'll go ahead and do... We could do Overheat, but I think Eruption might be better. No, Overheat. Overheat's going to be the best. Jump Up gets quite a bit of a speed boost, so we'll switch out a Grit Tusk. Here we go. Overheat will now hit the Iron Hands, which should knock it out, and it does. Okay, what is Screamtail gonna use? It used Howl and Trick Room. Are you gonna do Perish Song next? Psychic Phase, which is going to do a lot to Great Tusk because he's part fighting. Okay, they sent up Torkoal. Terra to Sleep Powder the Torkoal. And Rock Slide. Torkoal's gonna get... He's gonna do Eruption. There's no way that I could really save my Pokemon there. Terra will now go out into the Torkoal. Terra Fire. Yep. I'm not gonna do Terra Water to save Jumpluff. Because this Eruption is going to hurt a lot. I don't think it'll knock out, but it'll get pretty close. Here comes the Eruption. It gets half. And Psychic Fangs will take out the rest. Oh, because it was a crit. Ooh. What are we gonna do now? I was hoping to be able to survive a turn. One more. Photosynthesis, speed is enhanced. How long do I have for Trick Room? Oh, Trick Room lasts one more turn. I don't think it's going to matter too much. They still have 3 Pokemon. I have my 2, and they're going to attack first. Here comes Eruption. Just sets it to my Torkoal. But we'll hit the Flutter Mane. So there's that. And Psychic Feigns now. So there goes Drought and Trick Room. I survived, but I was hoping to survive one more turn. So right now it doesn't really matter. Here, have an Eruption for free. Psychic Fangs. First loss of the next 5 games. Not bad though. Alrighty, next match is up and ready to go. We've got Bouldergast. I think that's how you say his name. Scyther, Noivern, Lucario, Golden Go, and Mousehold. So Boom Burst is something that we're not to worry about for Noivern. I don't remember what Bouldergast does. Something? I don't remember his name at the moment. Scyther's pretty interesting. I don't really know what he's gonna do, but Lucario is very interesting, and Mousehold. All I've said this entire episode is that's interesting. We're gonna bring in Great Tusk and Torkoal. So we're gonna jump off in the back, and I think Qian Pao is gonna be really beneficial here. I could bring in Flutter Mane, but I don't think that's gonna be the best way to go. I could take out Golden Go, but so can Great Tusk. I could take out Noivern, but if he Terra's normal to do Burn Burst, Qian Pao and Great Tusk can take care of him with no problem whatsoever. Bramblegast, I think Boulder, Bramble, something like that. The top guy can be taken out by fire types, so Torkoal can also take out Scyther and Golden Go as well. And yeah, so 2 out of the 4, or maybe even 3 out of the 4 could take out that entire team, and then 1 is just extra in case if I need it. Ooh, shiny Hawlucha. Okay, Mousehold and Noivern. Okay, Mousehold is gonna probably take our full attention away from Follow Me. We'll see. Should we protect here? If I do an AoE, protecting would be best. Let's see, Rock Slide. Oh, Rock Slide does hit both. Yeah, let's do it. Rock Slide will hit both. We should have taken Torkoal out of his thing, but I'll just not worry about it for now. Because I don't particularly know what Mousehold's going to do. He's got a lot of useful moves like Follow Me. He's got Encore. You know, Pop Bomb is still a thing. I just know that Noivern is going to be really annoying if he does what I think he's going to do, which is going to Terra. And it's the Mousehold to Poison. All right. And Noivern will protect, which is good. Torkoal will also protect. And I'm gonna go ahead and Rock Slide, which isn't gonna do anything to the Noivern. Locks me into Rock Slide, but I'm hoping to do just a fair amount of oh, never mind. Super Fang will come out and hit the Great Tusk for half. Okay. Yeah, why not? We'll try it this way. Rock Slide again, because we're locked into that slot, and we're going to Eruption to do the double. They can't, Noibat can't, or Noivern cannot, Terra, so he's not going to be you know, doing what I think he's gonna do. But Super Fang onto the Torkoal, drops him down to half. Air Slash will take down Great Tusk, that's ×4, which is totally fine. But here comes the Eruption, which will do half. All right, now we got the ice spinning Chien-Pao. And I kind of want to get Chien-Pao, or at least Torkoal, out of here. So I'm going to Ice Spinner the Noivern, and I'm going to overheat the Maushold. Okay, it's totally fine. Ice Spinner the Maushold, which is going to knock him out. Now my Torkoal could be knocked out here, because there's the Boom Burst. Torkoal barely lives with just 7 HP, and Throat Spray comes out, raises its special attack 1 stage. Here comes the Overheat, which is going to do a lot of damage to Noivern. It's going to knock him out, lower my special attack harshly 2 stages. And now he gets ejected, and I get a free switch in for my own Pokemon, which is going to be Jumpluff. It was a good strat, but I foresaw Boom Burst coming out. You should have Terra Normal Noivern to do a lot more damage. They sent out Golden Go and Scyther. Okay, first I'm gonna go ahead and Pollen Puff my own Chien-Pao. I'm gonna Sucker Punch. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna hit Scyther with Ice Spinner, which this might knock him out. He is pretty frail for the most part. Let's bring him up on the on Cerebi real quick. Scyther, Swarm Technician, and Steadfast. It's got 105 speed. That's his base. So I think Scyther protected. I'm not sure. I wasn't really looking at the screen. Nope. Scyther goes down. So a Technician, it makes every one of his attacks boosted by 50%. I think I just DC'd. God, I hope not. Oh no, they left. I still hate that, but alrighty. Our third match is ready to go. We've got the Beetle, Grimmsnarl, Electros, Mudstale, I think is his name, Corviknight, and Pachirisu. Okay. I have no idea what we're supposed to do against this team, but I guess I'm just going to go in Torkoal Fluttermane because, you know, we might see a Grimmsnarl in the open. A Mudstale is going to be a bit of a problem, so I think Jumpluff and maybe Chien-Pao? Yeah, I would bring in like Great Tusk, but I don't think I'm going to be able to really withstand anything. I mean, Electros and Pachirisu wouldn't do anything to Great Tusk, like at all. Yeah, no, we'll bring in Great Tusk. I wanted to bring in Gyarados so badly, but Pachirisu and Electros is gonna do a number on him, and I don't know. I have no idea what Pachirisu is gonna do. I know he won a world tournament. All right, 2 shiny Pokemon. We got the Beetle and Grimmsnarl. Here, have some harsh weather. Has some heart, Rabsca. That's what that is. Okay. I mean, it's weak against whatever Torkoal can do. Yeah, we'll just set it for an Eruption, and we'll set it for a Moonblast for Grimmsnarl. Fake Out's not going to work because I'm not going to Terra. And I don't know what Rabsca's going to do. I don't know what the Beetle's going to do. I don't really see it a whole lot in the ladder, and I'm not particularly going to use it in any type of VGC format. So I have no idea what this guy's going to do. Light Screen for the Grimmsnarl. Moonblast into the Grimmsnarl now, which will just about KO. Dazzling Gleam from the Rapska isn't going to do a whole lot, but Torkoal will now use Eruption, which will knock out Grimmsnarl all the way, and doesn't really do anything to the Rapska. It knocks it 2/3, don't get me wrong, but usually Torkoal knocks out a lot of people. But he doesn't have Charcoal, so he doesn't get a 20% boost to his fire attacks, and he's not Terrafire. So obviously, that's just how it is. Shiny Mudsdale, let's go. We're gonna Helping Hand the Fluttermane, and we're gonna Moonblast right into Mudsdale. Because right now I am the fastest Pokemon on the field, and that Pokemon's not gonna really hit us for a lot. They will Terra, and it's gonna be the Mudsdale. Are you Steel? You're Ground. So you're gonna do a lot of damage to Torkoal if you lift this. It's neutral, so it's not gonna do a whole lot, and I'm not boosted in any way. So, yep, critical hit, knocks out the Mudsdale. That's the only time that would have worked. I don't think it would have worked any other way, though. With Specs, with Helping Hand, I don't think it would have worked. Revival Blessing, that's one thing that Pokemon does have. And you're going to bring back someone I just knocked out. Who is it? Ah, the Lepaberry. And you resent out Mudsdale at half HP. Okay. And that's leftovers. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Lepaberry will repair the Revival Blessing, so they get one more. Ooh! Stamina defenses rose. Earthquake from the Mudsdale. Telepathy does not attack Rapska. Will not knock out either one of my Pokemon, but gets pretty close. Here comes another Eruption. Doesn't knock out either one, but it's because Stamina is giving Mudsdale the defense boost. Now, I remember in Gen 8, that wasn't defense, that was speed. I'm glad that they switched it, but that would have made that Pokemon even deadlier if it was speed-based and not defense. And here comes Electros, which is also shiny. We're gonna swap out Torkoal, bring out Great Tusk, and I'm just gonna blast Mudsdale right in the face with another Moonblast. We're just gonna do it this way. We're not gonna take any damage for the Electros. Attack was heightened for Great Tusk. Mudsdale will protect, so that's good on him. So you might knock out Fluttermane if Electros went after that slot. Otherwise, it's not going to do anything to the Great Tusk. Discharge, you will knock out the Fluttermane, but it will not touch Great Tusk. He's ground. So you did get one Pokemon. 100%. Okay, and now you recover a little bit more HP due to leftovers. But now you're going to have a little bit more fun, because now Jump Up comes out. And I believe I have one more turn of Sun. See, I do. I have one more turn of Sun. I'm going to go ahead and Earthquake. And I mean, I know Mudsdale has leftovers. Yeah, we'll sleep the Mudsdale. Why not? Sleep powder. Go night night. Mudsdale. Earthquake. Didn't affect jump bluff. Electros has levitate. Good call. But Mudsdale does go down. Ooh, Electros knows Giga Drain? That's dope. Swap you out for Torkoal. And we're going to Sleep Powder the Electros. I don't know what item that you have, but I know you have Discharge and Giga Drain. And I have to be very wary of Discharge. So now you go Night Night. You have to have your dedicated turn of sleep. Okay, that's dope. Alright, Overheat to... Actually... Eruption. Pollen Puff. This will do a lot. Electros is fast asleep. And here is an Eruption. Critical hit. Let's go. Critical hit. Let's go. Alrighty, and our next match is up and ready to go. We've got Hydreigon, Kilowattrel. Excuse me. Mimikyu, Glimmora, Serena, and Iron Moth. Ooh, okay. So a lot of Pokemon we do have to worry about almost immediately. So how do we deal with this? Well, we do it this way. We open up with... I want to open up with Torkoal, but I don't think that's going to be the best bet. We're going to open up with Jump Bluff, Chien-Pao, because we're going to assume that either Mimikyu comes out, or Kilowattrel comes out, or Glimmora comes out. And if one of those three comes out, we can sleep them because we're going to be one of the fastest things on the field, and we put a lot of pressure on them immediately for Chien-Pao. And then we're going to bring in Torkoal in the back to bring us the sun, and then we're going to bring in... Great Tusk. We'll leave Gyarados and Fluttermane home. Ooh, shiny King Gambit. Let's see how this match goes. Glimmora and Mimikyu. So they're going to set it for a Trick Room team. I'm going to try to put that down like immediately. Sleep Powder the Mimikyu. And then I'm going to... Sacred Sword the... Nope, I can't. I'm going to Ice Spinner the Mimikyu. So we're going to break its disguise. It's going to cause a little bit of damage because that's what happens with disguise. And here comes Sleep Powder, which he avoids due to just avoiding it. Drain Punch will go into the to Chien-Pao, which will drop him to a Sash. That's really, really strong, but he did not go for Trick Room. You didn't need to. And are you using Mortal Ray for the Glimmora? Power Gem, which will most likely knock out Jump Off. Yep, there it goes. Okay, we'll bring out Great Tusk. And we'll do the Earthquake, Hera, Wine, and we'll hit Glimmora with Sucker Punch. So we totally misjudged that Mimikyu, thinking that it was a Tailwind build. Not Tailwind, but Trick Room build. Drain Punch is incredibly strong for that Pokemon. But right now it's 3 versus 4, and we've got a pretty good lead. So we'll see what happens next. Spiky Shield on the Glimmora. So Sucker Punch is going to fail. But now Earthquake isn't going to do anything to me. Oh, Shadow Sneak. Priority. That's sad. But that's okay. Because now here comes Earthquake. Won't hit the Glimmora, will not proc at Spiky Shield either. We'll hit the Mimikyu for a lot and is crit. So here comes Torkoal. Probably why they didn't use Trick Room. I haven't seen any item from Mimikyu. So we'll see what happens after this. I mean, it wouldn't be smart to use Trick Room, I believe. So I think they're kind of like in a spot where it's really weird. Earthquake by Great Tusk doesn't use Shadow Sneak, which is totally fine. We'll knock out both these Pokemon with no problem whatsoever. But Toxic Debris comes out, but it won't really affect my team because we're not having to switch out anymore. We're good. We don't have to. Toxic Debris only works when it's like Toxic Spites. The Pokemon that switches in gets poisoned. If you don't have to switch in, that ability is useless. Partly why I don't use Glimmora myself. Serena's next. Shiny. Awesome. And Iron Moth. Also shiny. That's dope. It's really dope. And special attack was heightened. We're locked into Earthquake, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot, but it is 2-2. We're going to overheat the Serena. This is obviously going to do a whole lot. Serena's going to protect. I can't protect this turn, so hopefully I can do a lot of damage to the Iron Moth. I'm trying to not do as much damage to Torkoal, though. I'm hoping. Torkoal barely lives with just 27 HP. Let's go. Overheat on the Serena, which isn't going to do a whole lot. Okay, we're going to Earthquake that slot. Now, I can do one of two different things. I can either Helping Hand. Yeah, actually, there's no one of two things. The discussion was I could protect here and keep him out for one more turn. Or Earthquake. But if she attacks and does a lot of damage, it's just Torkoal versus her and she outspeeds Torkoal. Or I can Helping Hand and give Great Tusk all the ability that I can't, which I'm going to do that now. Because I don't think she has anything that is going to like get her HP. That's the third. Torkoal unfortunately goes down. So let's see what happens. She can use Tropical Punch. It's still going to do it a lot of damage. That's half. Drops my attack. Yeah, they won this one. I'd have to use it one more time. I'd have to use it one more time, which is what I was trying to avoid, because I can Helping Hand or Protect. Protect does that, but I couldn't do enough damage. All right, and our final match of the day is here. We've got Gallade, Wuchen, Baxcalibur, Volcarona, Fluttermane, and Dragonite. All really useful Pokemon. Gallade especially knows Wide Guard, can use Quick Guard, besides using a wide variety of either like slicing attacks or just being a good support all around. He is kind of frail though, so that's another thing. We've got Baxcalibur that can easily wipe out a team if he's left alone by himself. But we'll bring in Torkoal, Fluttermane, and then Great Tusk, and what else should we bring in? I think Chien-Po. Yeah, we'll bring in Chien-Po. This might not be like the correct one, but if I use my Terra incorrectly, I could see myself get into a position to where I don't like it. So it's kind of where I'm at in this situation. It's like, well, I could do this or I could do that, but I don't know. But they'll do Fluttermane and Volcarona. And here comes my Fluttermane and Torkoal. Our Fluttermanes now get a boost in the sun. Mine will get a speed boost. What is yours getting? Special attack boost. Okay. I will go ahead and... Wait, I could overheat. Yeah, let's overheat into the Volcarona and Shadow Ball into the Fluttermane. Here you go. Have one of these. And there you go. Fluttermane will go down in one hit. Heat Wave will now come out from the Volcarona, which Torkoal avoids, but it will hit the Fluttermane. It will not knock it out, but it'll get halfway. Torkoal will now use Overheat to get the Volcarona. 2/3. Now my strat drops kick in, so I'm like, maybe it's time to switch out, and I'm going to. And I'm going to bring out my man, Great Tusk. I'm locked in the Shadow Ball with Fluttermane, but I could swap him out to maybe bring out someone different. We'll see who the next pick is. It's Gallade. So Gallade's going to get hit really, really hard by Shadow Ball. So I don't really have anything to fear. We'll Rock Slide and Shadow Ball into the Gallade slot. Gallade will use Rock Slide or Wide Guard, which is going to prevent Rock Slide. But I will still hit Gallade with the Shadow Ball. And knocks him out. Now prevents that, even though he just got knocked out. Volcarona will then follow up with a Heat Wave again. Makes me believe that they might be either Spect or Scarfed. Probably Spect. We'll see. We'll bring out Qianpao. To be on the safe side, we'll bring out Qianpao. Excalibur will come out last. So we're gonna Rock Slide here. Well, we could Terra Fire, but I don't think it's gonna last very long. Especially when, Ice Shard. Ice Shard is gonna be a thing. So we'll swap out to Torkoal. And we will Sucker Punch the Volcarona. If it is choiced or anything like that, it's gonna knock itself out right here. And because we brought out Torkoal, Ice Shard or Icicle Crash isn't gonna do a whole lot. So Volcarona now faints. And Ice Shard goes into that slot. So we guessed it. We got it, guys. So Helping Hand will now go into Qianpao, and Qianpao will now use Sacred Sword on the Excalibur, which can protect. So far, he isn't doing that. Sacred Sword going to that slot and will knock out the Excalibur one-hit KO. Not bad. We went 3-2 this episode. All right, so after 5 battles, we are currently sitting at a 42-48 out of 90 battles. So we are within 6 to finally be over our losses. We're currently ranked 13,958. We are so far from 10,000, I don't think that we're ever going to get there. But that's okay. We are very, very close to our 100 matches. And again, we can see what our true weaknesses lie within this team and where I could definitely get better as the trainer piloting the team. So obviously Serena is gonna something that I would have to plan out for. Try not to be against that. And I still want to teach Great Tusk Terra Blast, and if I go into fire, then it would be really interesting. I bet you I would have won that match if I had done just that, but I just haven't been able to be honest. I just haven't. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the video for today, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed the show. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Leave a comment down below. I do see them and will reply to all of them when I can. And if you are a returning person that watches the videos, hit the subscribe button and you can hit the bell if you'd like. It really helps out the channel. And I'll see you guys on I think on Monday. I don't have anything planned for tomorrow. You know what? Leave me a comment down below if you guys want a video tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see you on Monday. Have a good one and enjoy your weekend. Peace.